Hey Lou, in today's video I'm going to give you the 4-minute playbook on how to beat your competition, increase website traffic, and of course gain more clients. Here are the 3 things you need to do in order to be the best. Number 1 is content. So Google needs to see at least 1,500 words of content on the home page. In those 1,500 words, you're going to be trying to put in keywords that people are searching for. Obviously, when it comes to a funeral home, it's buyer intent. People are looking for what funeral home they want to take their service to. So obviously, they're going to be buying something. What you want to do is make sure that the words that you're comprising of the 1,500 words of content are designed around keywords they're searching for in the funeral home business. Next thing I want to go over is when I went to do a search, Philadelphia funeral homes, you weren't on the first page, but I wanted to use this guy as an example, so this was number 2. And we go to Campola Funeral Home, right? And I just want to see what makes them different than you. Obviously, a little bit more content on their home page, right? That's a huge part, right? And then secondly, this is a tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. It shows me everything Google can see. It shows me your metrics. It shows me your weaknesses, your strengths, what you need to work on. Right now, after you fix content, you put the keywords on your homepage, the next thing is backlinks. What is a backlink? A backlink is like votes. They're not all created equal, but some are better than others, and you want to go out and try to get the high authoritative backlinks. Now, you used to have over 1,700 links. You're down to 338. Not sure what happened. It's just been on a decline since, and you always want to be building this backlink portfolio with very high authoritative websites, because the more power of those websites that you get, the higher Google will rank you on page 1. To give you an example, we go over here, we take the number 2 guy, which is his website, we just looked at it, and we saw your metrics. Let's look at his. So he has 3,000 backlinks, and he's bringing in 433 people a month. Now, what's the average cost for a funeral service? Like, what's just over, what, 4 or 5 grand? And that's being conservative. So if I come over here and you only have 216, but they have 433, they're doubling the traffic, which if they're even capturing 10% of that and you're capturing 10%, you're basically only getting 20 people and they're getting 40. But the reason that they're getting this much more people, and because that they're ranked on page 1, which is a huge reason as to why this traffic is higher than yours, is because of their backlink profile. Again, you're talking about 3,000 versus 338, so I would highly focus on that, and you're going to see a major difference in your traffic to your website. And what's the whole point of having a website, right? If people can't find you, essentially just having a digital postcard that's up and you say hi, and you have to let people know where you're at. But when you're actually on page 1, this is permanent advertising, man. There's a statistic out there that when people find a business that they're searching for to get their services, such as a funeral home, 78% of them don't go past the first page. And a lot of them, even with the ads at the top, they don't want to click that. They'd rather look at the people that are organically ranked, because they feel like, why would I want to pay or at least go to another website that's paying for advertising when there's people that are better than them and they're sitting right here? And that's what I want for you guys. And the last thing I want to show you is citations. Citations just means wherever you are on the internet, they're called NAPs, name, address, phone number. You want to have at least 350 of them. Make sure you go out, put yourself on Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau, Yelp, every single place you can think of, Bing, us.info. There's 100 places to go. I mean, more than 100. You want 350, of course. I have 350 to help my website. Give you an example of who I am, what I do. We do Philadelphia SEO consultant. You scroll down, here's me, and here's my website, number 1, right? And you scroll down, you see I have 1,500 words of content, all designed around the keywords, just like I told you. Even every service page, right? Our services, everything I do, even with these 500 words. Because the reason for that is that's the sweet spot Google's looking for. When they run their algorithms and their crawls, you need to hit their metrics in order for them to rank you higher. So let's get back to the basics again. You want to work on the backlink profile. We need to work on the citations for sure. And I would definitely highly recommend revamping this website a little bit more to fix the content and everything else. That way, when you put all those 3 things together, you're definitely going to see a major difference in traffic, and eventually you'll be like these guys. It won't happen overnight, but as long as you start working the right direction, you'll get there. So it's an absolute pleasure, Lou. My name's Ryan. I'm the owner of Philadelphia SEO Consulting. My direct number to reach me is 215-999-8599. If you want to take my playbook, run with it, promise you're going to see results. If you want to reach out to me and talk about this further, happy to do that as well. And I look forward to speaking with you soon, man. Take care.